Next up, we have Peggy Ashen. I may have copied that wrong, my apologies. She is a lifelong anti-war, anti-occupation, pro-Palestinian rights activist.
I'll be brief because many people have already spoken in terms of the Palestinian people's right to be and against Trump's provocations. So I want to begin by dealing with what some of the demands are from these hundreds and hundreds of protests that are taking place across the world. People are saying, end the Israeli occupation now! End the Israeli occupation now! U.S. and Israel out of Palestine! Demand and defend hands off Jerusalem! Hands off Jerusalem! Hands off Jerusalem! Hands off Jerusalem! 3 days ago, December 6th, Trump issued and created and carried out a provocative action. This action is yet another assault on the Palestinian people by U.S. imperialism, Zionists, and their supporters. This action of Trump's does not reflect the sentiment of the world's people. It does not reflect international law. And many people have already spoken here about the absolutely shameless lack of a stand in defense of the rights of the Palestinian people by our own Prime Minister. He does not speak in our name. And it's very good that people are raising issues and bringing up actions that can be created, sending letters and so on to demand that he starts getting in step with the rest of the world and speaking in the name of the Canadian people. Jerusalem, as you all know here, is the historic capital of Palestine, and numerous UN resolutions opposing the Israeli occupation also include stipulations to block the Zionists' attempts to annex Jerusalem to Israel. Many people have given examples. I'll give another example. It was a resolution passed by the UN General Assembly in December 15th, 2015. It condemned the continuation of Israeli occupation of the occupied Palestinian territory, including East Jerusalem, as a violation of international law. The resolution also denounced Israel's unlawful construction of a wall inside occupied territories in and around East Jerusalem. We know here that Trump's declaration flouts international law and it also floats established U.S. and international practice to keep all embassies in Israel in Tel Aviv. The U.S. imperialists, and I call them that for a reason, with Trump as their spokesman, are meeting massive opposition to their unilateral declarations, interfering in the rights of sovereign nations and peoples, as well as interfering in the right of the Palestinian people's right to be. They are launching drones all over the world. They are committing aggression all over the world, in Africa and the Middle East. Their bombing of sovereign nations and their support of Zionist occupation must end. There is outrage around the world at the murder of Zionist airstrikes against Gaza, already killing 2 people, 2 Palestinians. And as always, as is the case, the Israelis are demanding self-defense as a justification for their aggression. What the people of Palestine are doing and the people of Gaza are doing is they're exercising their right to resist. And that is what needs to be defended. What needs to be defended is the right of the Palestinian people to resist. The right of all of us to defend our right to resist. Some of you may or may not know that I was one of the founders of an organization called Calgarians Against the Harper Dictatorship. And one of the things that we all here fought against was this Bill C-51, a bill that outlaws Canadians' right to resist, and a bill that the Trudeau government has not repealed. So I just want to say that the brave Palestinian people are once again heroically defending their right to resist. The Palestinian people will never give up their right to resist, and the hundreds of protests all over the world show that the world's people are with the people of Palestine in their fight to defend the Jerusalem and defend their right to be. No U.S. embassy in Jerusalem. Hands off Palestine.
Hands off Palestine.
Hands off Palestine.
Hands off Palestine.
From the rivers to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the rivers to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
End the Israeli occupation now.
End the Israeli occupation now.
Our security lies in defense of the rights of all.
Our security lies in the defense of all.